Hello, my friends. I welcome you all in the love and in the light of the one infinite creator. So, in today's session, I asked Metatron about what will happen on April 11th because he had stated in the previous session that something is occurring in April 11th. And Metatron in this session, he talks about the three things that will happen in April 11th. Now, as far as I understood after listening to the session, because normally I don't remember what message comes through because I am in a trance. So after listening again, I understood that these three things will happen. The first thing that will happen is that the earth will begin to separate, not literally separate, but vibrationally begin to separate from the fourth density and the third density. So there will be in essence two vibrations of earth. There will be a fourth density vibration and third density, right? And people, depending on the vibration, will either be on the vibration of the fourth density or on the vibration of the third density. And if you are in the fourth density vibration, then Metatron says that your life will become abundance and you will get everything you have ever wanted. And the other thing, the second event Metatron talks about is the coming of Christ. Now, Metatron says this, that Christ is going to come to earth. Okay, and he also explains how Christ is going to come to earth. And I know that many people will be imagining like Christ will come flying in the sky like this, but actually Metatron has explained the science of how he will come. And the other thing and the third thing he explained is that he also taught a method of escaping the thought's dark web. He taught a very beautiful process. I have never heard about it before, not even from other like masters like Buddha, or there are so many, right? I have never heard about this process that he is talking today. It's a very unique process to escape the thought's dark webs, and I think it may help a lot of people. So without any further ado, let's begin the session, and thank you so much for watching the video.
I am Metatron Magnetic Consciousness, and I greet you again. In the divine love light of the light, great programmer. Before I begin sharing, use your discernment when listening to my message. All of you are here on this planet on a journey to remembering who you truly are. You are here to empower your life and expand your consciousness, to allow the divine love and light to activate within yourself. This is why you are here at these times. On 11th April of your time space, a new moon will start to emerge out there in your solar system when the moon passes between the earth and the sun and will not be visible from the earth. The day after the new moon marks the start of the new month for lunisolar calendars as known in your language terms. This new month is the arriving of the awakening of love and light energies, also known as Christ consciousness within the beings in your time-space plane. As a result, the earth energies will begin to separate into the two factions, one of the positive polarity and the other the negative polarity, as earth progresses through the fourth density consciousness, thereby separating the two vibrations of new earth and old earth of third density from the fourth density consciousness. As a result, those with positive vibrations and 51% more positive vibrations into the positive side will begin to feel truly empowered, and a new life and new energies of new earth will begin to affect these beings. A life without limitations, as you begin to realize that all are one with all that exists in the divine love and light. You, as the human consciousness collective, are going through more shifts in your consciousness with alignment to your evolutionary trajectory. You are already experiencing the results of the great awakening waves that are affecting your consciousness into remembering more of your oneness state. There are many starseeds and wandering souls, as known by your kind, on your planet at present who are ready to awaken. And many more, approximately a number of 1 million souls, will now reincarnate on Earth to increase the soul graduation. This is due to the fact that the last soul graduation was very low on your planet. And this is the time for allowing many the opportunity to graduate easily in one lifetime. Hence, the children that will be born henceforth will be mostly from another planetary system, such as the Pleiadians, the Arcturians, Sirians, Andromedans, and from other planetary systems. Further, many ascended wanderers from the fifth density consciousness, the density of divine wisdom, wherein the divine great programmer Christ resides, will also ascend into earth via the process of reincarnation. Not only one divine great programmer Christ will arrive on earth, but a huge collective of Christ consciousness will come to earth in order to assist in this process of graduation to the fourth density consciousness. You are now stabilizing within these waves of consciousness and DNA activations, and are preparing for the next wave of evolution. You have felt the changes within your physical vehicle, light body, and seen the changes reflected within your societal complex. I have come through to provide guidance on how to harness these changes at these times on your planet in the divine love light. In your felt experiences of both consciousness and physicality, you are activating new technologies within yourself. And in these changes, you can harness the shifts for your personal evolution. You are advanced beings created by the love and light of the divine great programmer, and are a genetic advanced embodiment, shall we say, a mixture of galactic and human DNA. Now the period of time for this dormant DNA that is within your physical vehicle. Now the time of this great cosmic awakening is upon your planet, wherein you will be activating these dormant DNA qualities that are infused in especially the so-called light workers, starseeds, and wanderers on your planet. This dormant DNA is within your blood and within your ethereal light bodies, of which the process of remembering is starting and knowing who you truly are. That you are not just a physical vehicle in the form of a human being. Most of your origins do not lie on this planet. Many of your souls are from the various other planets in the galaxies, and you are now going to awaken to the truth within. This period will start a lot of so-called period of dark night of the soul for your kinds. There has never been such a great awakening that is going to occur from the 11th April. Following and all these shifts that are occurring now are going to activate certain frequencies within each of you. And our voice coming through this instrument shall also be a catalyst for this awakening for those who vibrate in the higher frequencies. This awakening is activating certain frequencies within each of your DNA that is part of this collective agreement for the human collective consciousness. You are here at this time of great awakening because all the starseeds and light workers had agreed prior to incarnating on Earth to step into the front line and be the first to awaken and start this great awakening cycle on this planet and lead the human population into the fourth density consciousness. The changes will not be visible to your third density eyes, which cannot perceive these changes, just like you need extra equipment to see in the darkness. In a similar manner, your eyes will not be able to perceive these changes that are taking place. However, you will feel it in the long run as these changes will hit you and will make you ascend into the new earth of the fourth density consciousness. This time marks the starting of the great awakening into the fourth density, and now the beings who are already matching in vibration of the fourth density consciousness will be able to lead and be way showers into the new earth and new density consciousness. I would suggest you to do the following in order to activate your hidden divine starseed and light codes within your vehicles. When listening to my voice coming through this channel, may you act as the activator for many in this new earth and new consciousness. For those who accept these messages with the resonance that is within them. For those that find it hard to activate, please follow the protocols of keeping track of your thoughts, your imagination, and words. Because your thoughts are keeping you trapped into this old world. The dark web of the thoughts, such as the imagination and words that appear inside your minds, will trap you into the trap of the thoughts' dark webs. To escape is simple. During your waking day, keep track of how many words and imaginations you see in a minute of your time space inside your mind, and slowly try to reduce it. After some time, it will lower completely, and then you will be free of the dark webs of thought and let the flow of the divine love and light of Christ consciousness to enter your mind complex, which will lead you to ascend. And this exercise is the best known for your kind to do in order to free yourself from the dark webs of thought. Numerous galactic beings are sending you love and light at this time, starting from April 11th. And those who will accept these energies will begin to feel changes within their physical vehicles, and will be met with abundance, love, and ascension activation. Therefore, my beloved, allow this divine love and light of the divine grid programmer to enter your physical vehicle, and you will see the new earth. Just focus on your own ascension and share these messages with those who accept the information based on their own free will and resonation with their heart. Those who are ready will now collectively form the first density beings. Those others who are not yet ready will join when they awaken through the truth within, or be transported to another planet via the process of reincarnation when the window of graduation comes to an end after some time. Therefore, beloveds, I leave you now in the divine love and light of the divine great programmer. Bye.